started music when I was just a little girl. I remember those days way back in school. I went to Harrow International Preparatory School at Abeka.
Right.
And then Holy Child Secondary School, yes. When I was that young, I used to compose songs for us to play with. You know, like my friends come around and I just compose a song. And I like cooking with the sun and then the water and the leaves, you know what I mean? So when I got to Harrow International, I was part of the acting group, I was part of the dancing group, the cultural displays, whatever. I was part of it. Yeah. And my dad and my mom realized that, no, this girl, because I could be a party, or penny cake and the biscuit and the toffee. But when I get there, I just jump on stage
and start dancing.
And then I start dancing. The next minute, I'll see that they've carried me back to the car. Yapon, Akosua party. And I say, if we go for train, I loved dancing when I was a kid. And I remember those days, way back in school, there was no stage. So they put the tables together, and then they put us on the table. And then maybe one of the classrooms, people would stand out there and they'd be looking through the window. That was our stage. Right. And so when I got to Holy Child Secondary School, I remember when there's Intako, I compose songs and then we take it out there to Shea Jama, you know what I mean? And I realized that there was something in me. But I was more into the acting as well. And then when you get to Holy Child School, when you get to Form 4, before you can go out. But when I got to Form 1, I went out with the seniors because I was doing the cultural dancing, the Adwa, the Agbaja, the Tofo, you name it. Somebody asked Akosua, who taught you how to do this dance? No, it was God's gift. Because I just watch you, I see your moves, I look at how you're doing it, and then I'm there, and I'm just doing it.
Wow.
So way back in the Holy Child, I remember some interesting thing happened. Form 1, you know, there's this homos night. And I thought the homos we're going to sing a song. That day, I knew I was going out with the seniors to perform at Cape Coast University. So I told them a song. I said, hey, this song will win. I said, you sing Homo do na bodo, Homo do na bodo, Homo do na bodo, Homo do na bodo. Then the singers sing that do na pinch. They didn't understand it because they tree fall into soon. I just said, Homo do na me. Mum there ding, come and tell some Tina. That time we came back early, but I didn't go. They didn't know I was in. So I went to hide at the back of the assembly hall and I was watching them. They were going to sing. So I said, change it. That means sing. They were singing, they were happy. They were
singing what you have taught them.
We came to insult us. So after the homos and they rushed to the dormitory and they were brushing their faces. I said, when I got, I said, you didn't hear what I said. You should sing. I said, you should sing. And they said, no, that's not how you thought that. You know, way back in school it was fun.
Yes.
And then one thing that I remember was anytime we go on vacation and we come back, people are waiting for Akosua. That time my name was Elizabeth Adjepong.
Right.
So because it's Elizabeth Muso way there, old time. My name was Elizabeth Adjepong that time. And they would come and sit down waiting for us to come. And way back in school too, you have to join either Gunza or AFS. Right. Yeah. But I was in Gunza. But if the AFS was going to do anything, they called me to come and perform. And I trained the girls myself as to go and dance. Way back in school, they used to call me Small Robot.
Small Robot. Small Robot.
That was what they invented. And then Lizzie Yo-Yo too was another name there. So when they say Lizzie Yo-Yo, now Sana Ba, the man fans and
Lizzie Yo-Yo.
And so anytime also we go for intercourse, the interesting thing is you see the Wesley girls, they come and stand there. Go. Then we'll be doing the dancing now. And the way back, it was so interesting. Sometimes you sit back and you wish that you're back in school.
Right.
Because there are some things that you don't get. You know, with your friends around you, you know, your provisions, your parents come to visit you on Saturdays, and then their mom,
exactly.
You know? So after school, I decided to, I told my mom after Form 5, I don't want to continue, I want to do music. My mom said no. Because that time, you know, they believed that musicians, some of them were drunkards.
Yeah,
you know,
they were losers.
Exactly. So my mom said no. And I said, Mom, I want to do it. said, no, you have to continue education. I said, okay. Then I'll go to NCR for the word processing because it's a computer school. So I went to do the fastest one. That's the word processing. 1 year. After 1 year, I came to Mama. Hey, where are you school, Miss Mama? Then now it's my turn, my music. She was being difficult, so I went to look for Nanampedu. Why Nanampedu? And that's the question.
Yeah, ask why
Nanampedu? Because every Saturday my mom would play Nanampedu songs, and my mom would play April Quenzel songs. You know, the old timers. You think she's having a party? She'll be playing the songs. And so I said, no, I have to go and look for this man. So I went to Newtown. That was when Nanampedu was. As young as I was 19 by then.
And where were you staying?
Dansuman.
So you came from Dansuman to Accra, Newtown?
Yes, to look for Nanampedu.
Okay.
Nanampedu was so nice. You know, I lost my father way back when I was in Form 3.
Right.
So he became a father at once. He advised me. He took me to my mom. He said, Nana, my mom was a queen mother then. I said, Nana, me fa Akosua se me ameba. Me tete Akosua se me ameba. Onye basa basa. My mom said, okay, if that is it, then I give my daughter to you.
Right.
So when I met Nana, I showed Nana the songs I had. He also gave me the songs that he had. Together we worked and we brought up the Frema album in 1990 at a studio called Elephant Walk.
Oh, wow.
It's no more that it was an industrial area. And I had Kiki Kabobo doing the drums for me. And then before that, 1988, let me come back to that one. 1988. There was this AIDS competition.
Right.
And they said musicians should write songs. I was not a musician then, but I composed this AIDS song and I took it. So out of over 1,000 songs, they took just 10, and my song was one of it.
Wow.
They didn't know me. Nobody knew who I was. So we went to do it at Orion Cinema. And that was the time I saw Nanampedu. I saw the old musicians. I said, hey, at that time, it was a live performance. So I needed people to. So I went to look for a lady called Lady Talata. If
yes, I remember Lady Talata.
Lady Talata got Kiki Kabobo and other musicians together to rehearse my song. That day, I saw all these big men, and I was the only up and coming musician,
young.
Competing with people like that. And I competed and I placed third.
Wow.
Out of the 10 musicians that came, out of the thousands that are the 10 and everything. Now let me go back again. I was into this dancing competition with Black Caesar.
Did you ever do double do?
Yes, I did double do. And there was Black Caesar and I remember Black Caesar. There were about 24 girls and 36 girls and about 24 guys. So the competition went on and on and on. It was left with one lady and 5 guys, and I was the lady that was with the 5 guys.
Wow.
And the other day I said something, and I said I was looking for Reggie, and I told Reggie that I said, anywhere I get Reggie Rockstone, we're still going to do our
You have to do a showdown.
I want to take my first place, which he took from me.
Yeah, there's got to be a showdown. Let me organize it. Reggie, if you're listening, the showdown is on. Give me 2 weeks.
Yes.
We're having it at Reggie's place. Showdown. Akosua Adjepong, Reggie Rockstone.
Yes.
Showdown.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
Because Reggie no get moves no longer, but you got moves.
I'm telling him.
Okay, we're rooting for Akosua. Small robots.
That day, the electric boogie had come, the song. It's electric boogie, 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 and I knew that the guy coming to Spain should have that song.
Right.
The DJ should have it. So I left my cassette that time. I left my cassette at home. And so when it was about time, I was called. I told the guy I want electric boogie. The guy said, I don't have it. I said, you're joking. He said, I didn't have it. I went to my mom. I said, I'm not dancing. My mom said, why? I said, they don't have electric boogie. Me new matinasi.
I rehearse it.
Asano me draw ye. Me between you biasa me draw. Me draw asano. And my draw asano is story. I quite say electric boogie no obia no to what kind of newspaper. I was reading my newspaper all in robot form, reading my newspaper, and I heard somebody knocking. I walked to the door. I opened the door. I went to sit down, and then
she's actually doing it.
And I gave the person water to drink, and then I was talking to the person, and I realized that the person brought money, so I took it, I counted it, and then I got up, and I was so happy, and I started dancing.
Little Robot.
That was my storyline. Almost so many.
Yeah.
So I just stood and I said, okay, they should play any Michael Jackson song. So I wasn't myself when I was dancing. I placed third, but I was not.
That was how come you placed third.
I was
Reggie,
not happy.
there's got to be a
and
showdown.
Then, you know
who
what
was
happened?
the person who was second?
It was Akosua.
Okay, so Reggie, Akosua, showdown.
Let me tell you one sad thing. After we're asked to come and dance, judges putting things together. No? The guy played electric boogie. Or see where who send an pen.
Nonsense.
Nonsense and nonsense. That means say, Omi Kululu. Say, and you want me make us and make a time, make a register. Be a mission, be a person to compete. You compete to them, you compete to TV.
Thank you.
Now, Fakwa Cup in the shape, it's over 30 years. Uncle Shambra. No, and that's on Pekka sound of famishing some funny. Let me find out here.
No. There's got to be a showdown.
No, as we go on. That was later on. We met.
You can come back to Nanampedu.
So Nana really took good care of me. Nana was a father. My first day on TV, that was GBC. You know, when we got there, I trained my girls. We got there, we're ready to hit it hard, and then they came. They said, "Madam, there's a chalk here. There's chalk here. You can't go beyond
the chalk.
You have to be." What does the same age chalk? Me dry brutal. Worried. After me real crack home.
You would be mad.
Nana say, "With the end, until I had to get my girls
to work within the chalk.
Within the chalk. Movie. Patchok no power free.
Maybe you will excuse my second nonsense. Nonsense.
First time, sir. But I thank God. My first day on TV, my first time on TV, my name became a household name. Akosua Adjepong was everywhere by God's grace.
Right.
Then around that time, we met. There was this double do with this the ladies that were doing this Miss Ghana thing, and then we met this Nigerian called Mr. Smart Biniti, and then he invited myself, Rex, and Nat to take part in this thing.
I think
come
Rex,
and sing.
Yeah,
come and sing for them.
Yeah, Rex said it when he was here.
And then he realized that no, the three of us, we had something, so he wanted to manage the three of us together. So that was when we came up with Nat, Rex, and Akos. Right. So everywhere that we got to, it was a blast.
Yeah,
because we all had our own hit songs already, so it's not like, so that's when we came up Palogo Yede or
I think it's it's a great time to play Palogo. I think people would love to hear it. So let's throw it in. Let's throw it in. And you should see the dance. I know, right? Okay, go on. We're in a live studio session with Akosua Adjepong. A member of Nacorex. That was your first hit song there.
First hit song, yeah.
Palogo.
Yeah,
and you can reach out. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. You can send us a WhatsApp on 0244340437 song. And then I'll go back to the conversation we were having. To think that you were all not Gas, but you decide to write the song and sing it in Gas, your first hit. Who decided in the group for you to do that? Not decided that you
people think he's a Gan, but he's not.
He's not.
He's a Fanti.
Yeah.
But he lived at Palladium.
Right.
So he wrote this song himself. We all wrote our songs, but we all shared ideas.
Yes, to write this particular
song. And
I
remember when we were recording the song, when I was doing a Mame song call, I remember Rex saying that, oh, they want more instrument, they only know ding. And the rest has not been the first person. I've worked with Apietus,
right.
I've worked with JQ, and they all say, Auntie Akosua, I own your yedini. I'm so they be all say, when you feel about what I was so chum on person, and it was so interesting working together, honestly, because when you work with people with good people who love music and understand music. This song was done with Samia Wani at the time.
Yes.
And I'm being honest with you, I loved working with. I love working with people who listens. Some of the engineers, when you're working with them, and you tell them you want this, it's like, no.
Who are you to tell me?
But people that listen and tell, maybe I want my guitar to go this way. If I work with you and I have a guitar line in my head, you have to play the way because there's a new banana. Exactly. So I like working with JQ and Apietus. People say, Zakus. And when they do say, yeah, check me, see, and